And that's what you like to see. Can we get a highlight of this in the intro here of just Jirachi annihilating this stupid Shout of Victory Bell? Screw you! Passing it on, Shout of Victory Bell. Sorry, I have a lot of trauma that happened to me. Is that an Azumarill and a Galarian Stunfisk I see? Wow. On the same team? I bet he's got like a, I don't know, a Ferrothorn or something, and he's gonna make a YouTube video called Spicy Battles. Went 5-0.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Lord Covington, and welcome back to the channel.
Yeah, what he said. Anyway, my name is Shrady.
My name is JeevesPeabody.
And welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be taking a look at some battles that were submitted to me by the Spice Lord himself, Bonage. Now I know a few people have been trying to come for Bonage's title of the Spice Lord, including Clapton Caveman, but Bonage said, nah. Today is going to be his day for reclaiming the title. I don't even think he ever lost it really, but he's cementing his position as the Spice Lord with this video. Now, Jeeves is going to be joining me today. I was actually in her video as well, so if you want to go and check that out, go down to the description and give her channel a subscribe and go check out her new video about Shadow Houndoom. Check it out! By the way, Bonage also has a YouTube channel, so if you want to go and check him out, I will put the link in the description. And he also has a Twitch, so I'd recommend you go and follow him on Twitch as well. Both of those links will be in the description. Check out the Spice Lord for yourself. Check it out. Alrighty then. Let's check out the featured Pokemon. Are you ready for this? This is in the Great League. I need to mention that. This is the Great League. Haxorus. 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 In the Great League. Nonetheless. And I bet you're wondering, how in the fuck did Bonage get a Haxorus that you can use in the Great League? Because if you hatch one, which is the majority, if you actually have a Haxorus, you probably know that the main way of getting one is to hatch one from a 10-kilometer egg, which is like a 0.0005% chance, so super rare. But he got one for the Great League. Oh, but if you hatch one with an egg, you can't, it's too high for the Great League. He was able to trade with somebody who had a low-level account, and its CP dropped so that it was usable in the Great League. So, definitely an interesting pick. And if you guys have ever seen Haxorus, you've probably seen it in the Master League Premier Cup, and it's really, really good there. But apparently it also can do pretty well in the Great League, which is, you know, do you know anybody who has a Haxorus for the Great League? Because I'm pretty sure Bonage is the only one. Alright, so let's take a look at the team he's going to be running. He's going to be featuring Haxorus, so that Haxorus is going to be in the lead with Counter, Night Slash, and Surf. Did you even know that Haxorus had Surf? Because I did not. Yeah, it's a very strange thing to know, because every time you see it, it's either got Dragon Claw or Night Slash, or both. But anyway, so then he's going to have Jirachi as his safe switch, I'm imagining, with Confusion, Doom Desire, and Psychic, and then Mantine in the back with Bubble, Ice Beam, and Bubble Beam. So, not much else to say about this team, to be honest. I'm just excited to see how Haxorus does in the Great League, because it is extremely glassy in the Master League, so I can only imagine that in the Great League, where it's, you know, it maxes out in the close to 4,000 range, but in the 1,500 range, it's going to be squish. Alright, so picks up a positive lead here, look at those counters just chunking away.
Oh my god.
It is absolutely annihilating this Galarian Stunfisk. Now, he does have to shield, because a Rock Slide would probably do a ton of damage. So he's going to go for the Surf. Yeah, he's building up a lot of energy. This is really smart, because now if the opponent decides to let it go, then he's going to have more energy on the back end, and that takes it out. So no problem there, just had to spend one shield. He's got a full health. Oh, and they come in with a Dugong. Oh my god, Dugong's taking super effective damage from the counters because of that ice typing on it, and Night Slash is going to hit for neutral, but Night Slash is a weak move. And he's taking super effective damage from the ice shards, but this Haxorus is going on an absolute rampage. And he gets a shield as well. So he took out 2.5 Pokemon and got a shield with that Haxorus.
1.5.
Well, 1.5, yeah, sorry, 1.5 Pokemon. So he's going to come in with the Jirachi, because this Dugong is probably just going to start throwing Icy Winds, and at least Jirachi is going to resist the Icy Wind. He's going to be able to Confusion down at this point, and then I imagine whenever he gets this Dugong out of the way, he's going to switch out to clear the debuff on his Jirachi. So Confusioning down, got a lot of energy now, comes in with an Azumarill, and this is pretty much GG. Now this is a really boring matchup, so I'm going to try to figure out something to talk about here, but Mantine, whatever the hell it's called, can actually win this matchup. It's actually favored for Mantine, because if you just continuously debuff Azumarill, The Ice Beam, even though it hits for neutral, and the Play Rough, even though it hits for neutral, is just going to do basically nothing. You're going to see he's only landed 2 Bubble Beams so far, and he's out of shield, so we're going to see how much an Ice Beam slash Play Rough does. And this is the reason why this matchup is really boring, because it takes forever.
Do you like my new teeth?
She got new teeth. She went to the dentist, and she got all of her teeth fixed. So she might have a little bit of a lisp for a little bit, but
yeah,
she does
I'm gonna sound funny.
Yeah, but she looks beautiful. She really does. Okie dokie. Still, this is still going on now. Okay, so yeah, once you debuff 4 times, that's the maximum you can debuff something. So he's going to be going for the Ice Beam now because that's going to hit heavier, even though it's resisted. But yeah, you can see that this. It's a very close matchup, and it's a very annoying matchup. It's even more annoying than Azumarill versus Azumarill. Yeah. So, is it over yet? Maybe I'll speed this up. Speed this part up. Okay, so he's just going to switch out and throw a Doom Desire. Thank God. Okay. I hope we don't get to see any more of those. Spoiler alert, there's probably more of those.
There's probably more.
Because there's a lot of Azumarills out there. And, you know, Azumarills, or Mantine is like, I don't know, Jirachi and Mantine can both beat Azumarill. But Haxorus, on the other hand, Haxorus does not want to see an Azumarill. Okay, they're both doing super effective damage, right? So, who is his favorite for? It looks like they're doing the exact same amount of damage. Yeah. But he is going to outpace the Abomasnow here. So, he's probably going to get a shield with this Night Slash. And then he's going to go ahead and switch to try to catch an ice.
And it didn't let him switch.
Well, it was a CMP tie, so it won't let you switch out of a CMP tie. And then he got the boost, so it actually made the opponent switch out. So now he's going to go into his Jirachi here. Jirachi has a really nice matchup here. All you got to do is shield the Hydro Pump if he throws one. You know, let's see. That was just a Play Rough. But yeah, if a Hydro Pump lands on Jirachi, it's going to do a ton of damage. So he's going to go for the heavier hitting move here, Psychic. And Psychic also has a chance to debuff your opponent's defense. So I
didn't know that.
Yeah, it's kind of like Energy Ball. Pretty much the same thing as Energy Ball. I think it might even be a clone of Energy Ball if I'm remembering correctly. So he's going to be able to Confusion down, and then he's going to throw this Doom Desire at a Skarmory. Everything he has against the Skarmory is going to be resisted, but he is also taking resisted damage from the the flying type stuff. And if this Skarmory decides to farm down, it's probably going to eat 2 more Doom Desires here. But it's going to be a Skarmory with all that energy and no shields is going to be pretty dangerous. So I think maybe you throw as many Doom Desires as you can, switch out into the Haxorus, and then sack the entire Haxorus. Okay, he's going to let himself go get farmed down. The opponent has like 2 Sky Attacks loaded. Okay, so he is going to come in and sack the Haxorus, and then he should be able to come in with a Mantine and tank. Okay, the opponent has an Abomasnow. This is kind of rough, but I think an Ice Beam will KO from this range. So Weather Ball and Energy Ball are both neutral because of the flying and water typing on Mantine. And actually, I don't know if this will KO. It's going to come pretty close, though. Alright, might be able to bubble down, hopefully before... No, okay. But the Skarmory does have energy, so I think this might be GG for Bonage. Let's see. And yeah, it had so much energy. Yeah, so I think switching out of that Jirachi versus Skarmory. Usually, if somebody farms you down like that and you're getting all these charge moves off, it's okay as long as you have shields. But if you don't have shields, that much energy on almost any Pokemon is dangerous. Other than like Mandibuzz or something like that barely hits hard at all. Alright, going up against the Whiscash, I would imagine this is probably pretty poor because the Whiscash is going to be able to spam out those Mud Bombs. But look at those counters. So he goes ahead and catches a Mud Bomb on his Mantine. Unfortunately, Mantine is his best response to this Whiscash. So, okay, they're going to switch into a Whimsicott. So this is not too bad because he can hit Whimsicott for super effective damage with the Ice Beam. Yeah, and then if this lands, he can go ahead and bait with the Bubble Beam now. I would imagine that's probably what he's going to do. Or maybe even just go straight Bubble Beam, because that's going to KO from this range. So we should be able to get a shield here. It wouldn't be worth the shield, though. I think I'd let this go. Yeah, I think coming in with the Whimsicott was a mistake on the opponent's end there. So they're going to come back in with the Whiscash, and this is fine. So this Mud Bomb is not even going to KO, because it's double resisted, because those flyers do double resist mud. Or, not mud. Well, I guess mud. Resist ground is what I'm trying to say. So he's going to go ahead and debuff this Whiscash. I like this play, because now... Okay, gets a shield. Maybe they thought it was an Ice Beam. And yeah, I was going to say, they're going to have to throw because a Mud Shot is not going to be able to take this thing out pretty easily. Going to come back in with the Haxorus here and one more counter, and he's got a Night Slash loaded. So this should be either getting a shield or doing a lot of damage to the Whiscash here. And this is a debuffed Mud Bomb, so I think, okay, he's got 2 shields, so you might as well start using them. This makes sense. I'm going to go ahead and shield the first Mud Bomb here, and then probably get to the Night Slash before the Whiscash gets to another. Whiscash gets to another Mud Bomb, so this is going to be taking out the old Mud Boy over there. And then what is it in the back? An Izal Bombaril. Alrighty then. So this is, what a great Pokemon to use. Yep. Sorry, I'm bored. I'm bored. Stop using that as Azumarill. It's boring. It's really boring.
This Jirachi is taking him out pretty quick.
Yeah, Jirachi is a pretty good response, especially if the Azon Bombaril doesn't have Hydro Pump, right? Which for some reason, in the current meta, I think most people are running Play Rough and Ice Beam, but I always have Hydro Pump if I ever run Azumarill, which recently I haven't been, other than trying it on my Double Dark team, but that's only because that team doesn't work without Azumarill. But it is still boring to use it. Seriously, every single time I have to use Azumarill, it is so boring. Okay, so he's doing super effective damage with the counters, but this Umbreon is going to be able to spam out charge moves here. Now, Surf is going to hit for neutral, whereas Night Slash would be resisted. So let's see how much a Surf does. That's a pretty big chunk. Alright, so he's going to go ahead and shield, because very glassy, very glassy. So it looks like the Umbreon is over farming here. Yeah, I was going to say, because they should be at, like, they're close to another foul play after this one, but he should be able to... Wow, that does a lot of damage. Okay, so he's going to go for the Night Slash here, because this would be KOing, even though it's resisted. So probably getting a shield with this one, and then he should be able to counter down. Okay, so no shield. I actually thought that was going to counter, or finish it off. Alright, so Ampharos is going to come in. Ampharos is going to take neutral damage from everything, and Haxorus is taking resisted damage from the electric type moves. So he actually does a pretty, like a little chip of damage there. He's going to come in with the Jirachi because Mantine, I don't know how to say it. Mantine is doubly weak to electric type attacks because of that, I am stuttering, because of that flying and water typing. So he's going to go ahead and shield because this Thunder Punch would come close to KOing this Jirachi. Unfortunately, Doom Desire is resisted because of that electric typing. Usually electric types are pretty good against steel types, but in this case it was too squishy. Oh, they really needed to shield that. They really needed to shield that. Okay, so Ivysaur is going to be a partial poison type, so taking super effective damage from the confusions. Doom Desire would hit for neutral. He's going to go ahead and switch out into the Mantine here to catch whatever this charge move is, probably a Power Whip. Yeah, Mantine's real thick. So, not going to be able to get to the Ice Beam, though. I think that's going to be, because Mantine's going to lose the CMP tie there. This is okay. You should be able to get to a Doom Desire, or at least Confusion down. Probably Confusion down.
Oh, yeah, probably Confusion down.
Yeah, that was pretty close, though.
That was pretty close.
Yeah, I think, but he really pulled off that sack well, because without switching there, that Jirachi would have gone down to a Power Whip, and then he would have got outpaced by the Ivysaur with the Mantine.
Right.
Alrighty then, going into the next battle here, picks up a lead against a Roselia. So this is, I guess, I don't know. I guess it's bad, but apparently, what the hell? They're staying in for so long. And they come in with an Azumarill. Okay, so this is probably a newer player. But I guess he switched out of that lead matchup because the counters are resisted because of the poison typing on Roselia. But the Razor Leafs are also resisted because the dragons do resist all the elemental types: grass, fire, water, and electric. So I think it would have been a little bit of a neutral matchup, but Razor Leaf does hit really hard, so might be favored in Roselia's. Alright, sorry, I'm just thinking about something to talk about during this. Anytime there's an Azumarill on the field, it's hard not to tune out. What's going on? Okay, so Jirachi loses because the Azumarill looks like they double shielded here, but fortunately he does have this Mantine. He can come in and throw an Ice Beam apparently, which is going to do, it's going to hit for heavier damage at least than the Bubble Beam is, and he's probably going to have to go for a Bubble Beam to take out the Azumarill. So maybe going for the Bubble Beam first and then going for the Ice Beam was the play, because he's going to have to go for 2 charge moves to take him out. But that's okay. It doesn't really make that much of a difference. Oh my god, please take the Azumarill out so I can start paying attention again. Okay, there we go. Alright, we're back on the field. So Wigglytuff is going to come in. Okay, this is... Why are they revealing that they have a Wigglytuff? They know there's a Haxorus in the back. You got to keep that hidden.
I think that's the last Pokemon.
No, there's a
Oh,
Roselia
no.
left.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I would have come in with a Roselia because you can hit for neutral damage there. Unfortunately, this Wigglytuff is going to take out the Mantine, so he's going to go ahead and debuff it and then probably switch out. He can do neutral damage with the counters and only had to take 2 charms of damage, but that did a lot.
Yeah.
But either way, yeah, that Roselia is going to take a really long time to get to a charge move, so this Night Slash is going to be taking it out. And he gets the boost just to add insult to injury against that trainer. So, honestly, Haxorus is looking pretty damn good. Bonich is able to go 4-1 in the set. Picks up the best reward you can possibly get for Go Battle League. A C-Dot. You know how rare those things are. They are... I never see them anywhere.
I've always wanted one.
I know, me too. I have never even seen one. Not ever, ever. Okay, there we go. Picking up his rewards, going to rank 9. Going into the next set here. What is going on?
Okay.
What? Oh, okie dokie.
Sure.
Not sure what was going on there, but it looks like maybe he had lagged out or something. But either way, going to be able to... Okay, going to switch into the Jirachi, and then the opponent switches into a Unova Stunfisk, which is going to be able to do super effective damage with the Mud Bombs here. But if Jirachi lands a Psychic, it's going to do a ton of damage. Doom Desire is resisted, again, because of that electric typing on the Stunfisk over there, but Psychic will hit for neutral. He does get a shield with that, so that's pretty unfortunate because that would have done a ton of damage. But the opponent does throw their energy here, so he's probably going to be able to come in with the Haxorus, and then... yeah, probably go for a Surf, because Surf is going to be super effective because of the partial ground typing that Stunfisk has. And should be taking it out, almost. And then they're probably going to come back in with a Galvantula. This Galvantula has a little bit of energy, but he is going to be able to get to a Night Slash here that looks like it was a CMP tie, and I'm imagining Haxorus wins basically all CMP ties. Yeah. Even against Galvantula, which says a lot. Haxorus is absolutely insane. It would lose CMP to a Mewtwo, but I think that's about it. Alright, so we're going to be able to tie to this next charge move here. It actually looks like he got there 1 turn before the Galvantula did. So that's going to take out the Galvantula. Going to go ahead and switch out to clear that debuff, and there is a Shadow Victory Belt in the back. Normally this would be really bad for Mantine, but yeah, there are no shields left on the field. This is why... Okay, you know what? I'm not even going to give this tip. You should not use Shadow Victory Belt at all. Just don't use it. It causes certain people, I don't know who, but certain people it causes them to rage really hard. Not me, but certain people most definitely causes them to rage. You?
Sorry, what?
Never mind. Okay, so into the next battle, going up against Furcho with a bunch of numbers behind his name. Why do you all put numbers behind your name? Why? Are you a bot? Are you a real person? Okay, picking up a negative lead against an Azon Bomberil. Fortunately, he does have 2 responses here. Tried to catch an Ice Beam on his Mantine, or maybe try to catch a player off. I was not counting. Okay, what in the hell? Okay, so the opponent switches into a Registeel. This is not a good matchup for Registeel. I mean, I guess it's not too bad, because Mantine is... Its only neutral damage is Bubble and Bubble Beam. Focus Blast and Flash Cannon are both resisted, though, because of the Water and Flying typing, respectively, on Mantine.
I didn't have any of those bubbles.
Okay, I saw this. What is... Bonage is doing something here, but I cannot figure out what it is. He stops attacking, doesn't hit the bubbles. I think maybe he wants to farm down the Registeel. So he's just...
he lets the Registeel farm him down. Remember?
I mean, the Registeel's gonna have to throw, I guess. I mean, they could... Yeah, I was gonna say, they could try to farm down. If Bonage was lagging, that would be a huge dick move. Okay, now they're gonna farm down. Maybe he had to, like, go and
do something?
Maybe he had to pee real quick. Alright, so unfortunately this Night Slash lands on the Azumarill because the opponent did a very nice switch. And now he's going to switch out on the charge move to catch probably an Ice Beam on his Jirachi, so very nice catch there. Yeah. And then Jirachi's going to be able to beat Azumarill here. Even though he's down his shield, I'm pretty sure he's going to be able to beat this Azumarill because I don't really expect the Azumarill to shield. I'm imagining that Doom Desire is the more energy efficient move to go for here, just because it's like Jirachi's signature move. Just like Lucario's signature move is Aura Sphere, and that's like the best move he's got. Okay, unfortunately eats a Hydro Pump there, but he is going to be able to farm down with the Haxorus. Registeel's going to come in, has to shield no matter what the hell this is. It's going to be taking him out. So should be able to... I don't know, this Registeel had some energy because it did farm down a little bit. It threw a Flash Cannon, but then it farmed down afterwards. Oh, there's a Cresselia in the back, but he gets the boost. Yeah, I did not even see that swap.
He got the boost?
He did get the boost.
See that swap either.
Yeah, he did get the boost, but unfortunately, they have 2 shields still. So they're going to go for a Moonblast, and this is going to be taking them out. Or a Future Sight if they don't have Moonblast, or an Aurora Beam, or okay.
Aurora Beam.
Yeah, it's going to be taking them out. Aurora Beam kind of sucks. I'm not a fan of Aurora Beam. Yeah, I don't. It doesn't do that much damage, like comparatively. Like Avalanche does more for sure. All right, going up against Seabray, man. Sounds like some sort of slang.
Vigoroth. So.
Okay, I'm imagining this is a good lead here because he's doing super effective damage. But the counters from the Vigoroth are doing about the same because Haxorus is so glassy.
Yeah.
But it looks like I think they get to the charge move at the same time. Because Night Slash and Body Slam both have the same energy cost. As far as I know, they're both 35 energy. So the opponent builds up some energy on their Vigoroth and then switches out into an Azon Bomb Barabalil. What a surprise. Wow, have we seen an Azumarill on every single person's team here?
Pretty sure.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Please nerf it. It's so boring. And how are you guys okay with using it? It's just so boring. I mean, I guess it was interesting for me to use for a while when I was like brand new to Go Battle League. I didn't have an Azumarill at first because, you know, I was like level 37 or something like that.
I didn't even learn to battle with Azumarill.
Yeah,
I used Grassel team.
I never taught her. Taught her how to use Azumarill. I didn't think it was necessary.
Yeah, Dad never wanted to use it.
Yeah, I mean, it's really strong.
Galarian Stunfisk?
Yep, Galarian Stunfisk comes in. He's going to be able to do super effective damage with the counter as well as the Surf. Probably going to let this go and just sack the Haxorus because he can come in and farm down with the Mantine here. Unfortunately, he might have to shield a Rock Slide, because Rock Slide's going to be super effective. Because that Galarian Stunfisk did farm up a little bit of energy there, but he's going to be able to farm down at this point. The opponent switches out into their Vigoroth, which is not too bad here. The Vigoroth does have energy from that lead matchup, so Body Slam coming through. That's going to do a little bit of chunk damage, but Mantine, he'd be thick. He'd be real thick.
He'd be thick.
Alright, so unfortunately, Bonage waited a little bit too long to throw that Ice Beam, so he's going to get hit by a Body Slam. Looks like it was a CMP tie. So might even hit just some of the bubbles on this, but nah, actually no, because Vigoroth's going to get to charge moves real quick. Alright, so what is in the back? Oh yeah, it's just the Stunfisk. So GG.
GG.
Sorry for going on a little rant there about Azumarill, but you know, I hope these videos that I put out are like kind of inspiration for you guys to branch out and to use Pokemon other than what's on the top of the list of meta. You know what I mean?
For me, for sure.
Because it's a lot more fun. Like, even though you lose with a lot of, like, she used Shadow Houndoom.
Shadow Houndoom, yeah.
That thing is so hard to use.
So much fun, though.
Yeah, but she absolutely annihilated people with it after getting, like, you know getting used to it.
Yeah.
Right. Alright, so anyway, gets in this matchup with a Snorlax here. He is doing super effective damage. The Licks are doing neutral damage, but as you can see, the counters are doing a lot more. And he does outpace the Snorlax because Lick doesn't do as well for energy generation as Counter does. But they both have the same energy cost, so he's going to be able to counter this thing down in the one shield. And they come in with a Bastiodon. Do they not know its moveset? They not know it's using counter, because counter's double super effective here, and this Surf is also going to hit for super effective damage. So again, Haxorus taking out 1.5 Pokemon and a shield. He's going to come in with the Jirachi, because Mantine, even though doing super effective damage with the bubbles, would also be taking super effective damage from the Smackdowns because of that flying typing.
Yeah.
So he does have to shield the Flamethrower, but Doom Desire is going to hit for neutral because Rock types take super effective from Steel, and then Steel resists Steel, so it's going to hit for neutral. He does get a shield, which should have been used on the Surf, but hey, you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Alright, so going to take out the Bastiodon now. Didn't only had to shield once, and the Bastiodon ended up wasting a shield, and that's what you like to see. Can we get a highlight of this in the intro here of just Jirachi annihilating this stupid Shadow Victory Bell? Screw you! Bastiodon, Shadow Victory Bell. Sorry, I have a lot of trauma that happened to me in the past with Shadow Victory Bell and Bastiodon. The only one who is forgiven, well, there's two people, is her and Home Slice Henry. But other than that, if you use that team, I hate you. Okay, I don't hate you, but
the only reason I'm forgiven is because you told me to use it.
I did tell her to use it because she was having trouble getting used to Go Battle League, and I was like, Razor Leaf go, that'll work, right? So I got her used to Go Battle League, and now she started branching out into better teams. More unique teams that are a little bit more difficult to use. Alright, so again in this matchup, and the opponent...
Galarian Stunfisk and Azumarill.
Is that an Azumarill and a Galarian Stunfisk, I see? On the same team?
How spicy.
What? I bet he's got like a I don't know, a Ferrothorn or something, and he's gonna make a YouTube video called Spicy Battles. Went 5-0 in rank 4. Alright, sorry. Yep. So, calls the bait. Gonna be able to hit him with a Psychic, I would imagine, here. And,
Oh, what?
you think he lagged?
Yeah, he had to have lagged.
Unless he wants to farm down with something.
No, I think he lagged because I saw him hit the
Yeah,
psychic.
it seemed like he hit the Psychic and it didn't work.
Hit the psychic.
That's unfortunate. Okay, gonna go for the Ice Beam to do a little bit of chip damage. He's probably gonna eat an Ice Beam, unfortunately, because that's not gonna KO, but he will be able to bubble down.
Yeah.
And it looks like Mantine wins the CMP versus Azumarill, because Azumarill is like thick as all hell. Alright, and they come back in with the Stunfisk. Going to be able to debuff the Stunfisk here with the Bubble Beam. Also hit for super effective damage. Then he can come back in with the Haxorus, probably to farm down. And he's probably going to eat a Rock Slide, which, yeah, I would just go ahead and no-shield this.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to KO, right? Okay, that did a lot less than I thought it would. So it should be able to farm down at this point. And then the opponent's probably going to come back in with the Azumarill.
Probably.
Nope, they have a Skarmory. Okay, so I'm imagining Surf is more energy efficient than Night Slash, but I have no idea. Neither one of them gets Stab. So, yeah. But now, it's just a Skarmory versus a Mantine. Fortunately for the Mantine, fortunately for Bonage, he has a shield, and he has the ability to debuff the Skarmory here. So I think if he debuffs... Okay, he's going to go straight Ice Beam. I don't know, this is going to be close. He's going to have to get to a Bubble Beam after this, I think. Because that's not going to KO. And then, I think he's going to CMP tie, actually. Yeah, I think that was a CMP tie. That was really close.
A CMP tie.
Those Bubble Beam's going to be taking him out, so very, very nice there. And then the Azumarill still, yeah, whatever.
Alright.
Nicely done, Bonage. These are some good
nicely
battles.
done. Yeah, these are very good.
Yeah. I know he loves his Jirachi. Jirachi's one of his favorite Pokemon. Okay. Not sure what happened there, but I hope you guys went on to enjoy this video. I'd really do appreciate it if you leave a like rating down below if you know that you like it, and if you don't like it, leave a dislike rating down below. And if you got anything to say to me, if you have any ideas for videos, let me know down in the comments what you'd like to see in a video. And by the way, if you guys don't go and check out JeevesPeabody's channel,
check out Bonage.
Yes, yes. If you check out Bonage's channel, I will give you a cookie. But if you don't check out Jeeves's channel, I'll do something bad. Okay, yeah. Long outro.
Pretty long outro.
It's a pretty long outro. Do you think it'll be weirder if I just sit here and stare? You think anybody's still watching this? Probably not, right?
Maybe.
I don't know. Probably not.
Maybe.
I don't think anybody's made it this far.
I think there's probably one or two.
If you made it this far, congratulations. You win. You win everything. You don't even have to go check out anybody's channel. You can unsubscribe from me if you saw this message here. I don't even care. Because, cheers. Cheers for making it this far. How in the hell do you put up with me? Alright, guys. Take it easy.
Check it out.
Shout out to my patrons, NZ Tech Freak, Norstar7620, Clapton Caveman, Joseph Cahill, Aeon, Critterus, TVDL, and Kelzdam. Thanks so much, guys.